Welcome to White Bison Ranch YouTube channel. Jay and Jillian Cousins here, and it is National Bison Month, our favorite month of the year. July every year is an exciting time for us to dive into the bison, talk about what we love about them, some lessons learned, and just keep everyone up to date on what we're doing out here at White Bison Ranch. So let's start off by talking about a couple of lessons that we've learned. Jay and I have both really been thinking about how can we improve our bison every single year. And this year, what was your number one main lesson?
I mean, just watching the bison closely. If they're a flight animal. If they're not with the herd, there's usually something wrong. Looking at body conditions, looking at the tail body conditions with the butt and everything to see how that looks and maintenance of that. Just weights. I mean, if they are going by themselves, we're trying to get it. We had one that we brought up to the pens. That one died because you also don't want to separate them either because they don't do separate meat. Even though they're separated from the herd, they're not. They're we still see the herd with the herd. But yeah, no. I mean, just keep. We have lost a couple this year, brown ones, and yeah, just trying to figure out what's wrong with them. We've saved a couple and bringing food out to them when they're by themselves and making sure they're eating food.
I think that one of the highlights for me is really understanding the food and the nutrition that the animals need. And when there's a grass shortage or there's a scarcity, these females will actually miscarry or abort their babies because they don't have the right amount of nutrients. And so food scarcity is a real concern with bison. So learning about that, making sure that we have the right amount of food. I think our birth rate is improved this year, which that'll be interesting to kind of dive into those numbers because we do have the right amount of protein and grasses and things for these animals. So continuing to increase that is going to be important as we move forward with our bison ranching. But really, just being out here every day and just paying attention to these animals and seeing what they need has been really valuable and special.
Be a good camel. Be a good camel, okay?
White face.
Be a good camel. Be a good camel. Alright, so while we have Abu sidetracked over here, so he leaves us alone while we're going to check the bison, we're going to let him play with the side-by-side, and then Jill and I are going to go check on some bison real quick. Let's go. Everybody looks pretty healthy out here. Good body conditions. Everybody seems to be getting along, and no one's kind of strangling. But other than Donald's kind of by himself right now, but he's walking back up. He just kind of, the males kind of just wander off if none of the females are in heat. A lot of times they'll just kind of go do their own thing for a minute and then they come back.
It's always exciting when we have new life here at White Bison Ranch, and we are excited to introduce to you our new baby donkey named Deborah. Deborah is an absolute beauty, black beauty she is, and her mom is Daisy, who is one of our favorite donkeys. She's very friendly, so we're hoping that Deborah becomes just as friendly as Daisy.
Then you have Whiteface here, who's about to pop any day. And
she's getting big.
She's getting very, very big, so we're about to have two baby donkeys out here.
And I think maybe even three, because Sugar also looks like she's thickening up too. So it being July and the 4th of July just happening, it was a wonderful time, celebration of our great nation. However, the animals did not do well with the booms and the fireworks. And unfortunately, our donkey Daisy, our new mom, she is pretty severely injured. I think that she got
stick or something
spooked.
Ripped her. She got spooked. She was running. We have a lot of down sticks and stuff like that. Some of the sticks have sharp edges. She got cut in the back part of her leg underneath her stomach by her udders.
So we took her to an emergency vet. Fortunately, Dr. Hicks in Athens was able to see her on the holiday weekend, and we took mom and baby in just to make sure the baby was able to get milk supply. The injury, severe injury, is right by her udders and her milk sac, and fortunately all of that is still intact, and the baby's still able to nurse, but the mom, Daisy's injuries are quite extensive, so we have to care for her and give her a little bit extra attention, and it's just so sad to watch. But just one of the downsides, you know, to having access to fireworks, which we all love, but just it can be really, really hard on these animals. So while Jay distracts her with treats, I'm putting on it's an antibiotic anti-inflammatory cream that I'm going to put on her injuries. And she doesn't love it, but we really need it to help her heal.
Daisy. Yeah. You're going to have to move fast.
Hit me. Okay, that's good, baby. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a rancher? Come along with Jay as he does morning chores, and he'll teach you some things he's learned along the way. He'll give you some pearls of information and tell you about the pitfalls as well.
Get up and close and personal with some bison and cows and horses and everybody else.
Let's do it.
All right, so today we're on ranch duty. Justin's off, so right now we're just gonna let the goats out, feed the goats, grab some stuff for the bulls. Then we're gonna head to the bison pens, and we'll do some. It's National Bison Month, so we'll do some factoids about bison and how to start your own bison ranch. All right, feeding the goats and sheep right now. These guys go into piranha feeding frenzy mode. So you'll see them just go nuts. I mean, you can see them go nuts right here, but. Like piranhas. You guys know what day it is? It's not hump day. So we've been asked recently, like, especially being Bison Month, and now it's like, you know, in people's search engines and that kind of stuff. Like, how would I, if I want to start a bison ranch, how would I start it? If I want to add bison, I'd say, heck yeah, do it. But, I mean, looking back on stuff that I'd probably do differently, I'd probably change up some of the pens, make them a little bit more, but when we started, we already had like one pen made. The other ones I maybe configure a little bit differently, but you want to make sure you can kind of rotate your bison, getting good bison as well too. I mean, obviously people can reach out to us. We'll sell like little starter herds or whatever, because we have brown and white bison, so, and water buffalo and other animals as well too. But for the most part, I mean, ours are special because you can walk among them and they're not going to try to gore you or anything. Good temperament bison that aren't going to try to attack you every time you come in, every time you go into the pen. I've heard stories, horror stories about that happening, and then it kind of depends on what you want to do with them. If you want to just have lawn ornaments like the white bison, or if you want to, you know, have brown bison that you can grow into and start slaughtering for meat and food and jerky and everything else. You just got to kind of be, decide what you want. Make sure you got enough property. Water sources. Bison are great. I can't talk good enough about them. There's a lot of other good people out there that have bison as well, and good tempered bison. I mean, Dusty over at Cross Timbers, he has amazing bison. Doc Parson has amazing bison. Get to the other pens. Well, these guys are occupied. Goodness. You're gonna have this thing all to yourself, buddy. Are you just so excited? So Maui's a great bull just because he is so, not to say passive, or to jump on him or whatever, he would freak out. But, I mean, being this close to him and him just wanting to eat food, so if you talk about where you get bison from, we got Maui from Dr. Parsons in Oklahoma, and he's got very impressive stock. But also another place you can go. I mean, you can join the National Bison Association, and you become a member there. And they have classified boards that people put, when they're selling bison or buying bison even. And that's a great source to buy, trade, sell bison, and they also give a lot of tips. Everybody there is so awesome, amazing. If you have any questions ever, they will help you out, tell you their stories and things that they've done right, things they've done wrong. All right, so a lot of people have asked too, like, well, how much land do I need? That's a loaded question, right? I mean, how much? Like, it's questions. How much land do I need, or how many bison can I have? Well, like I said, loaded question. I mean, you can have, if you have 20 acres, you could have, I mean, however many bison you want. It all depends on your grass, right? So if you have really good grass and you have good rain, in Texas we get droughts. Texas, I mean, unless you're watering your fields or whatever, you're gonna run into droughts and stuff. So then you're gonna have to supplement with feed and with hay. I mean, we have roughly 200 acres, and we have way too many bison on our land. So that's why we have to supplement our bison with, corn and pellet, and then that also helps get other nutrition. It's high protein. It's got cotton holes in it, and everything else. And then you have hay that we give them. We keep plenty of hay out here. Even when there is grass, we still keep hay because some of them just want to have hay. But yeah, I mean, typical rule, if you have really good grass, usually 2 to 3 acres per bison, same as a cow. Alright, so we are almost to 1,000 followers. We've been at it for 1 year right now, so please like, subscribe, follow. It goes a long way. Tell a friend. Make sure you watch them, hit the little thumbs up button, and subscribe if they have not already subscribed. Thank you very much for all your support, and we really, really appreciate it.
And also, please comment on what you'd like to see. A lot of our content ideas come from you, and we appreciate that so much. This has been a really big passion project for Jay and I, and it's so fun to have you on this journey. So we can't thank you enough. We can't say to help spread the word so that we can continue to push out information about bison and ranching and just this beautiful earth, and I just am really grateful for you.